Hey everybody, it's me, Hero Reaper, and we're doing a review for Ghostbusters, the video game remastered. As you can see here, we are currently in what is known as the public library level. Oh wait, sorry, this is the museum. I get those two a little mixed up. And as you can see here, there's a lot going on. We have a lot of content. Now, what's cool about this game in the gameplay department, before I get into anything else, is that it's kind of like a first-person shooter, except it's not, because you're really not shooting things. You're actually wrangling stuff. Now, you do shoot the ghosts to weaken them at first, and then you sort of wrangle them into the traps, which is a lot of fun because these guys are tough. You can slam them and stuff. And check this out here. This is one of the new attachments to the proton pack. It's called the slime unit. You can actually use it to, check this out, create slime towers and actually move stuff. It has great physics. And you can also use the slime to do a lot of really cool stuff, like clean out this black slime, which is a dangerous hazard to your character in the game. And some of this stuff is really hard to get rid of. You'll also see, look here on the side of your proton pack, you see that red light that just went away? That's the sort of the the reload or the overload system. The green bars are your health. There's also a bar that's right next to the health in the area, which will dictate how strong a ghost is. So that's pretty cool. We also have here, look at this. We have the primary proton pack. Pretty cool. We have also this, which is the stasis system. Pretty cool. Does use up a lot of proton power, but we're going back to the slime system because it's really important right now with everything that's going on. So you can wrangle ghosts, you can hold ghosts in, you can slam ghosts, you can do all kinds of stuff. And we're about to do part of the main quest.
Dr. Rutherford. Z, meet the assistant curator of the museum. Is that horrible, terrible thing gone?
Yeah, she's gone. You good?
Yes, I suppose so. I'm a big fan. I even had you over for my daughter's birthday a couple years ago. Is that so? Well, I think we can get you a sticker or a button or a mug or a t-shirt or something. Oh, but that would be wonderful. Follow me. We'll go through the restoration department.
There's a lot of content here too. I mean, the gameplay alone is impressive. You can actually see how things are doing. Now, there's a lot of stuff that happens. You can actually stop characters from being, whoa!
There it is again! Don't let it get me!
Don't you worry. She'll have to go through me first.
Nope. Oh man, Ray got possessed again. This also happens every once in a while. Your characters will get...
Hold him down, young blood.
Every once in a while, your characters will get possessed. You can actually use the slime also, too. You have to recover the traps.
Fusion-based exorcism in a nutshell. If it had been somebody's head spinning all around in barbing pea soup.
Oh, God.
Will he be okay?
How you doing, Ray?
How's it buzzing? How's it buzzing? Buzzer was this shit.
Oh, he'll be fine in a second. After you.
Oh no, if this place is possessed by possessors, we better get to Peter fast.
Beckman, we found the curator. We're on our way to the Gozer exhibit now.
There's so much to show you. Where to start? Things have been very strange since they started setting up that exhibit. Well, hello there.
Thank you, Peter. Ray got possessed again.
Aw, see?
You'll have to go through me first. That's exactly what he said.
Just like a puppy. Every day's the first day.
But yeah, there's a lot of detail. Here's one of the cinematic sequences, and it's actually in widescreen. You can actually see how much more detailed it is,
No.
especially in
no,
4K.
I
But
want the Ghostbusters ejected from this facility immediately. Where's his honor, Pecker? We've got news for him and a photo op. The mayor is indisposed right now. Anything you need to tell him goes through me. Not
so it just keeps getting, better. And ooh, the detail work is really good.
Security, remove these men with excessive force.
And we're about to have more
Why do the
crossbow.
villains always play hard to get? What in the hell is going on here?
Right at the ass.
They got pegged.
I never got here.
More possessor ghosts. Kid, you know what to do.
Whoa. Sorry.
Hurts, doesn't it? Let it all out.
I'll see you all on Rikers Island for this.
Whoa, take a break. Do you ever?
There's the slam system in play. It gives you a hint. And look here, you have to recover your traps. There's upgrades I can buy and stuff. They actually do shoot at you too, by the way. See what I mean? You can actually slam them into traps. And there we go, causing more.
Get behind something. It's on your left. Hey, look, it's Tommy. Stand clear.
And occasionally, by the way, your teammates will get possessed. Great, we have to unpossess Red.
Oh, great. I'm going to need another iron shower. Great, got a piece of that one.
And they're possessing Peck again. Seriously, what is with Peck?
That's a nice start. All right, you guys go after Alyssa. Be careful. I'll get to security.
I love this plan.
I'll man the security cameras to triangulate them on the monitors and talk you through.
See you soon, Ray. Let's go, guys.
See you soon, guys. Dr. Rutherford, if you'll show me to security.
Oh my god, there's a lot of damage. Jeez. This is what makes it cool, is there's so much. Whoa. So cute.
I don't think that guy is planning to be nice to him. It's a they're trying to capture him. Just blast him down to nothing.
Then there's this, you know, you're getting these inanimate objects with these mannequins that get possessed. It's pretty cool. Egypt. This is one of the coolest levels in the game, too.
Catch up to them.
That was nowhere near federal.
Rome. Oh, man. Do I have to deal with Roman possessed? Oh, the Mayan were bad enough. But you can actually see how good the game is. He's got, you know, the stasis field. I've got the slime. Here's stasis as well, but we're going back to slime. Oh, actually, yeah, we're just going to go back to Proton Stream. So there's a lot of ways you can do stuff in the game. As for the graphics, as you can see here, this is the PS4 Pro version. So, you know, it's at about 2 to 4K. So that's still pretty good. You know, way better than 1080p could ever dream of being. And the detail work is amazing, both in the proton packs. I can even see the scarring in the metal. That is impressive. And the cool thing is you can even make out, you know, certain warning labels and stuff. This is just cool. I mean, it's... Look at that. You can see the trap. The trap is so amazing. The PKE meter. It was done perfectly. And the way they did it was just perfect because it works so well. Do I have any problem with this? The answer is no. I actually rather enjoy this because it works and it looks very, very good. It's very surprising. And remember that this is like a 10 to 11-year-old game, and the detail work is still pretty impressive. I can only imagine what this looks like on like the Xbox One or the PC. And, you know, the Switch version, I want to point this out. With that one, I had to play it both in handheld and on TV mode, and I can tell you that it still looks amazing. Far better than the original console version would ever look in its best day. That's not a joke. It really does look better than that. The story is pretty good. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who already know it, but again, I don't want to spoil it. Well, let's just say that Gozer kind of comes back, and so does a couple of other characters, and you're going to have to deal with a problem. And the story is so good that it feels like the third movie. More interactive and stuff, but, you know, and plus the fact you have all the voice actors back for this, you know, except for, you know, Sigourney Weaver and, you know, Rick Moranis. But otherwise, it's pretty impressive. And, you know, Peck is back. And these are the actual actors, and they are having a blast, you can tell, doing this. One of the things they did add to the game in the opening credits is a little tribute to Harold Ramis, who, of course, died some time ago. You know, we'll never get another game with him, another movie. It's kind of sad, you know, so this is like the last performance of Egon with the original Egon. So it actually makes this game more impressive. We're going to pull into the Tobin Spirit Guide and the PKA. This is basically your main menu. It says here, Possessed Statue, Class 3, Possessed Host. And as you can see here, there's a lot. We have these Possessor Ghosts, you know, Slimer, Possessed... They used Dickless here. There's a couple of the major ghosts. There's just so much. I mean, look here. There's a new kind of marshmallow. Here's the Librarian Ghost. This Kitchen Golem, Hobo Ghost. These are pretty cool. Ectoplasm, and it gets pretty... Look at that. There's even dead fish, occultist. There's just so much content here. It's hard to keep track of it. And they actually do look pretty good. We also have, you know, here's your main objective. Here's the, believe it or not, you can actually upgrade all of your abilities. Some of this has already been done. And here is what's known as the Cursed Artifacts list. The Ritual Mask of Bad Advice. This pinup calendar of doom. That's what we saw. Oh wait, sorry, I don't think you saw it, but it's pretty cool. There's a chair. There's so much stuff here. Here's a portrait of the Gray Lady or the librarian ghost. I mean, there's just so much. There's the hotline. I mean, there's just so much content here. It's hard to keep track. Look at that. Stay Puft figure. Toaster of sights unseen. This Sedgwick, from the Cedric Hotel. And there's just so much stuff. There's so much content here. There's actual tutorials about everything you get in the game. Here's your career overview. And as you can see here, yeah. Total damage claim. Oh my god. It occurs to me that I'm not destroying enough stuff right now because I do kind of want the Destroyer trophy. And yes, it may be the easier one to get, but you can occasionally miss it. Sorry if it's not coming through too well, but damn. We have here the last one, if it'll go in. And this is, of course, reload checkpoint settings, quit to main menu, that kind of stuff. And, the game actually has a lot of content to it. It has a lot of stuff. I'm actually surprised at how much content is here. And remember, this is only $30. Only $30. That's a damn good setup here. So I think a lot of people will be very interested in getting the game. And I know I am. I like it. And as you can see here, there's a lot to take in. The Switch, of course, it looks fine. This is definitely the more high-end version, probably PC versions as well. But remember, the Switch turns into a handheld and goes anywhere. That is just incredible. And I played both. The Switch does have tiny frame rate problems. This one is very smooth. I'd almost say it might be 30 frames, it might be 60. It's a little hard to tell, but it's so smooth and so creamy. It's, oh my god, I can't begin to explain it. I wish I had had this on the original versions, but damn, does it feel good. No matter what, they did a good job here. They did a damn good job. This remaster works very well. I do now want to report one tiny little problem. There's no multiplayer. Yeah, that's a big issue. But remember, in the original game, there was a multiplayer mode. So now, no multiplayer. That is the only thing. But then again, for these remasters, I understand why they're not there now. Think about it. You're remastering the game to such high qualities, but do you really want to pay for a server? I know it's a pretty tough thing, and I wouldn't mind it. I mean, especially for the full experience, but I don't even think you could play the multiplayer anymore, even on the original console versions, which, to be fair, kind of sucks, but, damn. Still, this is all good. And the original producer was Atari. Terminal Reality, I believe, is Terminal something. They are still involved heavily, so you had the original guys doing the game. This game is just great. And the voice work is good. There's a couple of times I do think Bill Murray dialed it in a little bit, but he's still Vakeman. Egon sounds more like, like, I'm explaining this to you. But it's just great. There's also moments where you get that, shut up, Ray, kind of moments. And it's just so cool. They really paid very close attention to the actual, to the actual lore and everything. This is just great. The game just works. And that's a good thing. So, whatever version you have, whether it's the 4K ones, the normal PlayStation or Xbox, or you have the Switch, or a really good PC, I recommend picking this game up, and I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. Because it's only $30 for any system, a must buy. And remember, in the Switch's case, you're still getting a damn good experience. It's not the 4K quality, but it turns into a handheld, and it works just as fine. I should know, I actually had a lot of fun yesterday playing it like that. Please subscribe, like, and review. I will do the movie in the 13 Days of Halloween, and have fun, guys.